Hello everybody, it's Radomir Sejdak. Welcome to the Language Challenge, where we are going deep, we are going to the bottom of learning the language, the foreign language. So, welcome. Today is the week 22 out of 52, the 1 year, 22 weeks already. I challenge myself to learn yet another foreign language. For me, that's French. French. Let's see the connections. Let's see if we are there online. Yep, I see, I hear myself, I see myself. I hope you can also see me, for sure. You should. Let's see. Anyway, so write me where are you from, or also the most important, from which language is your challenge? Which language would you like to learn? Which language is always your dream language to learn? Because this is why we are here. Yeah, we want to learn the language to the communicative level. My language is French, and I hope I can get through and help you learn your language too, in the same moment where I'm learning myself French. So that's the challenge for me, it's a French. So today on the webinar I show you the real language progress which can speed up when you learn with the real people. Yeah, because that's the title also. The fastest way to learn language. How do I do it? I learn with real people, not just with the books, God forbid. Yeah. So to speed up the learning language, I use connection to real people, and not only with the printed materials. And then the language which becomes really not just a subject of study, not just a chore we have to go through, but it becomes the real language, the gateway to the culture, to perspective, to everyday life. So today we are going to go through few points. Let me write. First of all, why theory? Why not just a theory? Yeah. Second, how I learn with Spanish and French speakers. How do I learn with Spanish and French speakers? Yeah. And number 3, what is a daily daily messages gives me? Yeah, I'm taking you deeper to saying that it's about the voice messages. What is the daily? What brings me? Or give me daily messaging. Number 4, yeah, language equals people, culture, and perspective. People, because it is equals, yeah, people, perspective, plus culture, plus life, plus friendship. And the last, how do I start? Last but not least, how can you start now? Yeah, so again, thank you very much for joining me, and let's go through. So today, again, my name is Radomir Sejdak. Welcome to the Language Challenge, the channel which was made to help you go through learning language and go to the communicative level in the language as soon as possible, as quick as possible. And this is what I did with language. Well, English probably not, but I'm native Polish speaker, by the way, and I went a few years ago, I started to learn German, being first in Austria and then in Germany. And I saw that there's a lot of methods, or the courses I was learning there didn't bring me sufficient result, and spent a lot of time and also a little bit money on the ways which didn't bring me to the communicative level to be able to communicate. And then when I finished this and I reached the communicative level after 1 year and make the B2 certificate after 2 years, I decided to start this channel, and I also decided to write few books about the learning the languages, which you can find in the description of the channel. But anyway, I changed my approach. Then I started to, with this method, to learn Spanish language, and then I started to thinking that, well, Spanish, nice, let's use it in another language. I was always dreaming about French, so Language Challenge is now about French. So anyway, today I want to show you something that has changed really deeply my approach to learning. Yeah, I learn languages with the other people, not only on my own. Every day I send messages to a Spanish-speaking person and to the French-speaking person. And if you are there, the Spanish-speaking person is Jordan, he's Cuban, and French-speaking person is Eric, he's from France. And this is how Spanish I already speak fluently, but yes, I still send message because I just like Jordan and I like to speak with him every day, and this is what we do. It's not speaking, it's a voice messaging, but we are in contact every day. I will get to this to show you how exactly that works. We have one comment, by the way, yeah? Hello. Start communicating with people is what really makes the difference. Thank you very much for that comment. Hey, of course. Thank you. Yes. Fantastic. Thank you. Yes. So, welcome Jordan also on board. Nice to see you. So, and that's about speaking with the real people, learning language with real people. This is what I'm talking about here. This gives much more than just language practices, because it's in the same time you are learning language, you make also you make speaking practices, but not just speaking practices. You make also vocabulary learning, vocabulary. You are learning yourself the new words. When you want to say something that you are going to make a shopping to supermarket to buy some food, you have to say that it's I want to buy bread or eggs or cheese or milk. And maybe you know these words already, maybe not. And myself, when I'm sending the message now to Eric, who is in France, so regards to Eric, if you are there, hello. And to Jordan, who is in Brazil, he's Cuban living in Brazil, hello Jordan. So when I want to say something, I often have to have a look in the vocabulary, so in dictionary, like Google Translate, or you can use DeepL or another like ChatGPT even to translation. I need to check. So I want to buy bread. So let's say yo quiero comprar un pan, huevos, queso y leche. Yeah, I want to buy bread, milk, eggs, cheese. Yeah? And now in French I have to stretch myself also, yeah, because that's the challenge. So je veux acheter un pain, lait, fromage et if, X. Yeah, you see. I'm learning. I'm learning. But I have it. I know these words. But so even slowly but surely I go step by step, and you can go with this too. So that's the vocabulary learning. What is another thing is getting to know the country, because on the daily speaking it's really also cool with this person that we are touching the daily stuff. We are talking about the country, we are talking about the culture, we are talking maybe some celebrations, some things which we celebrate, being in Poland, being in Germany, or for him being Cuban, or Eric being in France, something they celebrate and we don't, as they celebrate differently. So that's the culture and country. And also we gaining the different perspective from the person's point of view from another country. So Jordan being Cuban, he's got definitely different perspective about, let's say, a political situation between Cuba and USA, and I appreciate, but that he is somebody I can believe more what is happening in Cuba and between Cuba and USA than I can see in the news, for example, because they can be manipulated from, let's say, news agencies, because they look for sensations all the time. And it's and also about France from Eric. I know more and I believe much more from the real person which is there, which it's not the first time we're sending messages, but at least I have different perspective from the real person, because we know news are made strange. Anyway, what is it? Yes, and we are learning kind of words and sentences that normal people use, and this is crucial. So after this webinar, I hope that you will understand that why contact with foreigners speed up the learning of the language, or how to use the voice messages for progress, and how to learn the language in just more natural way with alive people, alive language, and practice. And it's practical, and practice on the way is practical. All right, so let's go. So the problem most people have is that the way they are disconnected learning from real life. So that usually means that they use list of vocabulary from some kind of books. They use an apps like they may be Duolingo. It's nothing wrong, not bashing Duolingo, that is the worst, but they use the app as an excuse of learning, and it's far away from a real person. Or they make exercises, writing exercises in a book, and they make exercises filling the words and so on. Or they make some grammar, a lot of grammar, too much grammar probably, or they see some videos, and all of this is detached from the real person, from the real language, and the learning of the language. So the problem with that is that the language often stays in the head as a theory, as a theory. And why not just stay in the theory? Because one day you will be face to face with the real person. If you are dreaming about learning new language, there is a reason. You can be already in the country, so you want to learn English, or you want to learn Spanish or French or German or Norwegian, Chinese or something, and one day you will go there, you are there, or you will go there for holiday, or maybe to work, or you will talk face to face with this person. And this person, you need to know how to communicate with the real person. The person who are in front of you need a real communicator, not just filling the blanks, on your exercise in your book, or not just, practicing from Duolingo, not bashing Duolingo, but it's not the real feel of the language in practice. It's not exactly the real language in practice. This you will learn with the real conversation. Conversation starts with the real person. And because when you don't practice with real person, and you meet the real person, you will see there is suddenly like blocking you, because you suddenly have to answer this person simultaneously, and you don't have 5 minutes to think about it. Just you want to have kind of fluent conversation, but just kind of trying to make the full sentence, part sentence, which makes sense, somebody can understand. So it's not because you know nothing, but because you didn't practice to speak with a real person. This can be blocking you from speaking out. Yeah. But because you have you are practicing too little with the relation with another human real language, it can block you and stop you from speaking out, from showing that you actually learned a lot of this language, that actually you know a lot. So when you will practice with real person, this is my way how I learn languages, then you will be more prepared and you will go much further than just to gather the theory. And also the process of learning is much faster when you speak with real person. Why is it? Yeah, I'll tell you what is my approach. For me, it looks like this: every day, French-speaking person, Eric. No, to both of them. Yeah, because I learn French. It's my French challenge, and I speak Spanish, and we communicating with Jordan now. It's like a little bit less than 2 years, and then and it's okay. Yeah, we are learning. We are talking 2 years, and we are still sending messages every day. What else? Yes. So I'm sending messages, voice messages every day. It's